All right, people. So, welcome. Today is January 19th. It's Wednesday. Yay! It's hump day. All right. Halfway through, tomorrow is a holiday. Aren't you happy? Tomorrow is a holiday. I am. Yes, we can stay home, relax. It's so good, isn't it? So, we're doing wide angle 3, and we're doing unit 1. It's the beginning of the book, right? So, everything is starting fresh. So, today, guys, let's see what we have planned, all right? So, let's take a look there. Okay, can you see our page on Google Classroom? Yes? So here we have the planning for today or our agenda. So we're planning to do today unit point 1.3, pages 9 and 10, right? And here is the material to give us support. We started unit 1 2 classes ago, right? And last class, we talked about facial expressions, questions with do, does, did, and the verb to be. We also saw WH questions. So it's more like a review, right? So here we have some very interesting material to give you support and also to practice. Don't forget to do the extra worksheets that we posted here, okay? All right, so let's take a look there. Just a moment. I'm opening the book here, okay, guys? Just a second. Our connection is a little slow. So, yeah, but now I think everything is okay. Let me just clear the answers. Yes. All right. I think here we are. Let me zoom in. Good. I think now we can visualize that. Can you see that, girls? Yes? Unit 1.3, making connections. All right. Great. Awesome. So let me take the first picture here. Oh my God. This thing usually happens. Let me take the first picture just a moment, please. Okay. So our lesson today is very interesting because it talks about connections. And we make connections all the time, right? Um, of course, we have a lot of connections online, on social media, WhatsApp, right? So, do you have a lot of friends on social media like Facebook, Instagram? Manu, no? All right. And to you, Annalise, do you have a lot of friends online? Yes. Okay. All right. Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. Yeah, I have a lot of friends online. Okay. So here we are going to see some different kinds of friends, okay, that we have. So the first activity is about that. Let's take a look. Oh, this is too small. So no, let's unfocus. All right. So match. Um, all right. How nice, Pedro. Super welcome. Good to have you here. Hi, Pedro. Good
Hi,
afternoon.
teacher. Good afternoon.
Hey, welcome.
Thank you.
So let's see the kinds of friends that we can have. So here in the first activity here, we have um, the first one, a long lost friend. Hi, Kawani. Good afternoon. Good to see you. So, which definition here could best describe a long lost friend? What do you think? What do you think, guys? No idea. Nobody. Wow. Let me see. Friends for many years. Let's see. Why would we say the friend is lost? Just because the friend is our friend for many years, the friend is lost? No. That would be an old friend, right, Manu? An old friend, a friend for many years. Let's say, yes. Okay. So here, a long lost friend would be a friend from the past you are no longer in contact with. All right. Let's see the next one. A close friend. What is a close friend? What do you think? Let's see. Okay, Manu. All right. A friend that you have in common with someone else. Um, so. So. It can be a close friend, but no, not necessarily. A friend that you have in common. For example, suppose um, you have a friend at school, okay, and Annalise has the same friend. So you and Annalise, you have the same friend at school. You both know the same person. So Is it necessary a close friend? In relation to Annalise, what do you call this friend? Not really a close friend, but that would be a mutual friend, right? So you and Annalise have a mutual friend, okay? Because you have the same friend at school, all right? You know the same boy. Let's put it this way, all right? So I think there is another definition for a close friend. What do you think? What do you think of the last one? Okay, what do you think of the last one? Manuela is saying that she doesn't know. Hi,
Hi,
William.
teacher.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Hi. Good afternoon. Good to see
Good
you.
afternoon. Good to see you too.
It's a pleasure to have you here. So,
Thank you.
we are doing the first activity of page number 9. Okay? We are trying to define the kinds of friends that we have. Okay? So, we have different kinds of friends. We can have a long lost friend, a close friend, a known friend, a mutual friend, a fair weather friend, and a family friend. Okay? So now we're trying to define a close friend. What is a close friend? What do you think?
Eu esqueci, bicho, o significado de close.
Close friend. What is the meaning of close? Does anybody know?
A close friend?
Sorry, can you repeat, please?
Não entendi. Qual é que foi a pergunta, professora?
Sorry? Oh,
Qual que foi a pergunta?
the question is, I would like to know the meaning of a close friend.
Oh, letter A. A friend for many years.
Mm,
Oh no,
could
it's an old
be,
friend.
but here we have an old friend, number
Yeah,
3. Okay? So I think there is another option.
A,
Letter
teacher.
F.
E, quer dizer,
Somebody said, can you repeat, please, William?
Letter F. A very good friend.
Yes, a very good friend. Very good. Yes, exactly. A very good friend, a close friend. Okay, Manu, Pedro, Annalise. Close means very near. Okay?
close
Close,
friend, teacher. É
yeah.
amigo próximo.
Yes, exactly.
Hum,
Okay. So, number 3, an old friend. Which letter? That's easy now. Yes, Manu, very good. Letter A, a friend for many years. Now, number 4, a mutual friend. That's not difficult.
B, teacher.
Sorry,
B.
the second one.
Yeah.
No, no, not that one. Look, the word is mutual. So a mutual friend is not a friend who does not help you in difficult times.
Letter D. A friend that you have in common with someone else.
Yes, exactly. Mutual. Guys, remember the example I gave? Suppose you have a friend from school and another person here has the same friend from school. So the friend is mutual. Okay? Now, number 5, a fair weather friend.
Letter B.
Letter?
B. B.
Yes, letter B. Okay? That is a friend who does not help you in difficult times. Okay? This is the kind of friend who is only your friend when everything is all right. Number 6, a family friend.
E.
Okay. Someone who is friends with all of your family. Okay, let's check the answers. Good. Everything correct. All right. So, choose 3 types of friends from exercise number 1. For each type of friend, think of someone you know. So here we have an example. Gabriela is a close friend. She helps me a lot. And when I have a problem, I always ask her for advice. So, can you give me one example at least of a friend that you have?
A close friend.
Can be a close friend, an old friend. You can use
Hi,
the same.
teacher.
Hi, Rebecca. Good afternoon. Good to see you. I'm so happy to see you, Rebecca. How nice. Good
Good
to see
afternoon.
you. Good afternoon. All right. So, give me an example of a friend that you have. Okay? You can use the same example from the book and then you change the name of your friend. All right? Okay, let's see that. Okay, I can give you an example. All right. All right. So let me see. I have a friend who lives in São Paulo. She doesn't live here. Okay. Her name is Eliana. So Eliana is a close friend. She helps me a lot. And when I have a problem, I always ask her for advice. Okay. Oh, and she's very funny. Super funny. So now, please give me one example about your friends. No example, guys.
I don't know what to say.
Come on. Oh, it's so easy. You can just change the name here. Look. No, super silence. Okay. Guys, you have to practice. The more you speak, the better. Okay? So now let's do the next activity. Take a look at this email here, okay? This email is from Gail to her friend Tina, okay? We are going to read the email and answer these questions here, okay? So let's take a look at the questions first, okay? Before we read. First one, what is the purpose of Gail's email? What does she want? Okay, to share some news, to make an invitation, or to ask for help. Next question, where is the event taking place? Taking place, guys, is the same as happening, okay? So where is the event happening? At a hotel, at Gail's home, or in an office? What is Gail and Tina's relationship? They are co-workers, they're neighbors, or they are old friends. Okay, so I'll give you 1 minute to read the email, and then we will try to we'll try to answer the questions. Okay, so 1 minute, read the email in silence. Okay, let me time you. Okay. Okay, time's up. Yes, did you read? Can we? Yes? Okay,
Yes.
can we try to answer? Let's see. So, the first one, what is the purpose of Gail's email?
Make an invitation.
Uh-huh. Yes, very good. Exactly. That's the idea, right? To make an invitation. Number two, where is the event taking place?
At Gail's home,
Great. Excellent. Well, and what is Gail and Tina's relationship?
they are co-workers, right? No, they are old friends.
Uh-oh. They're old
Oh,
friends.
Gail and Tina's relationship.
Yes.
What?
Yes, they're old friends.
I
Okay.
didn't pay attention. Sorry.
No problem. That's okay. Don't worry. Because look, this girl here, she's coming back to the city she used to live in. So she's coming back to Sydney. So look, take a look here. It's amazing that we're living in the same city again after 10 years. So they are old friends. Okay. All right. So checking the answers. Everything okay. All right, people. I know you don't have the book. So I suggest you take notes on your notebook. Okay. So when your books arrive, you have the answers. So you just copy. Okay. Now, let's see the reply. Let's see how Tina answers. Okay. Let's take a look. We have some questions on the other page here. Let me clear. All right. Look, we are going to read the second email and try to answer, excuse me, true, false, or not giving. All right. So for that one, we are going to read first. All right, let's go. So let's see here. So 1 minute for you to read this email. This is Tina's reply, okay? I will time you for that, okay? Go ahead. Wow, sorry guys. Okay. Excuse me. I'm allergic to the mask. Can you believe it? Yeah. I'm allergic to the mask because I have allergy. I have rhinitis. So this mask is kind of um, bad for me because it provokes allergy on my nose and I start sneezing. So it's very bad. Anyway, guys, let's go and check true or false. Oh, right. Is Gail going to the gathering? Is she going? Gail, no, sorry. Is Tina going to the gathering? Yes or no? Is she going? Yes, she is, right? She is going. Look, she's saying here, oh, thank you for the invitation. I'd love to come tomorrow. All right. It's always good to make new friends, but nothing is better than seeing old friends. What time should I get there? Okay. So she's really excited about going. Okay. So now let's see the questions here. Let's try to answer true or false. Okay. The first one, Gail and Tina have a mutual friend. Is it true or false? What do you think?
Mm, true.
Yes. Yes, it's true. I agree. Look here. Look at this. I'm writing because I'm having some friends over for dinner tomorrow night at my place. You Carol, don't you? So Carol is their mutual friend. Okay. All right. Now, number two, they both have jobs. Gail and Tina, they both work.
True.
True or false? Come
It's
on.
true.
True. Yes, they both work. True. Okay. The event is taking place on Saturday.
False.
Yes, that's right. If you look at the email, look, the email is dated Wednesday. And the person is saying here, Gail is saying, I'm writing because I'm having some friends over for dinner tomorrow night. So tomorrow would be Thursday, not Saturday. Okay? All right. So false. Gail and Tina are old friends.
True.
Yes. Number five, Gail is inviting Tina to dinner at a restaurant.
Mm,
False.
true.
Look there, guys. Look, I'm writing because I'm having some friends over for dinner tomorrow night at my place. So, is it at a restaurant?
No, false. Sorry.
Ah, okay. So, and number six, Tina is looking for a house to rent.
True.
All right, let's look back again.
Or is Gail?
Yes, the second email. Look here. Look. Is it really a house?
It is an apartment.
Ah, okay. So,
So it's different. Yeah.
yeah. A house is a house. An apartment is an apartment. Okay? So, that's not really what she's looking for. So, she's not looking for a house. So, is it true or false?
False.
Yes. Okay, checking the answers. Yay, everything correct. So copy or take a picture. Okay. So,
Teacher,
where do you... Yes,
já
any
tem,
question?
já tem uma data mais ou menos para chegar o livro?
Sorry.
Já tem alguma data mais ou menos prevista para chegar o livro?
No, Rebequinha, unfortunately not. I don't know when the books will arrive. You need to contact, please, the reception of the course, right? Because I don't know.
Ok,
So
thank you.
get in touch with the secretary from the setor pedagógico or the reception, okay? Maybe they have an answer. All right?
Ok, thank you.
You're welcome. So, let's see number 5. Where do you like to go when you meet your friends? And what do you do? Where do you like to go, people, when you meet your friends? Do you like to go to their place? To the mall. Somebody said the mall. Who said?
Rebeca.
Rebecca. Okay. So you like to go to the mall. That's good. Yeah, that's a nice place to meet your friends. Does anybody else like to go to the mall?
Me too.
Oh, you too? Pedro, okay.
No, me.
Oh, William. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You also like to go to the mall. Good. And what do you do there? What do you do at the mall? Do you just hang out? You just sit
Yeah.
around, have
Something
something to
like that.
drink? Okay. All right. What about you, Rebecca?
I
Oh,
like to
more
walk
talk and
too.
maybe go to the park.
Okay. Go ahead, William. What do you do?
No, I was talking. I like to see movies too in the cinema.
Oh, great. Yeah, that's good. All right. So let's take a look at something very interesting here that we saw some examples in the emails. Let's take a look there. Read the grammar box and study the examples of question tags in the emails. Complete the rules. So guys, what are question tags? What are these things? Let's say we use tag questions or question tags to turn statements into questions, to check information, or to ask people if they agree with us. Example, it's fun here, isn't it? So let's highlight the question tag here, okay? Look, this is the question tag. It's the final part that changes the statement into a question, okay? We go, it's fun here, isn't it? And you don't know anyone who has an apartment to rent, do you? Okay. So it's very nice. I love question tags. So now let's try to complete the options here. We use a positive or negative tag question after a positive statement. Which one do we use? Here. What do you think? Look, here we have a positive statement. It's fun. Now, look at the question tag. Is it positive or negative? Look, it's negative, right? And now, look at the second example. You don't know anyone. So here, it's a negative sentence, a negative statement. Now, look at the question tag. Is it positive or negative? Positive, right? So here we have the perfect example to show you, okay? Look, it's fun, isn't it? Now, you don't know, do you? So we have to invert positive to negative, and if it's negative, we put positive, okay? So let's see the first one here then. How can we answer the first one? We use a tag question after a positive statement. Positive or negative?
Negative. Negative.
Negative. Yes, of course, look. Okay? And now we use a tag
Positive.
question after a negative statement. Positive. Okay, people. All right, Annalise. Okay, Pedro.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, Pedro. Yes.
Yes.
So.
Like,
Yes. Any question?
No.
No. Is everything okay, Pedro?
Okay.
All right. So look again at the emails. How many tag questions or question tags can you find? So let's take a look. I already highlighted the question tags for you. So Look, here is the first email, okay? See if you find more question tags. All right, only one, right? You remember Carol, don't you? Okay, so affirmative statement, negative tag question. Now let's see the other email. Oh, wow. Look at the tag questions, guys. Sorry about this. I'm sorry, okay? I'm trying to make it as big as possible because I know you don't have the book, right? So now I think it's better. Look, people, okay? It's so beautiful, isn't it? That's not too late, is it? And you don't know anyone who has an apartment to rent, do you? All right, people. So here we have the three examples, okay? All right. So moving back to the page here, I'm going slowly because I know it can make you feel dizzy because of the screen, all right? So I'm going down here to the practice part, okay? So just checking this answer here in number 7, how many questions can you find or question tags? Let's check it out. Let's see here. Look. Okay, here we have the answers, okay? Oh, here they're putting dessert maybe as a tag question. Okay.
Teacher,
Yes, Pedro.
dessert é desertar?
No, dessert is sobremesa in
Ah,
English.
sorry. Sorry.
Okay, dessert maybe. Okay, so here she is asking if she should bring something to their gathering. So yes, that could be considered a question tag. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. All right, people. Did you take a picture? Yes? No.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Gosh, terrible liars. So let's go again. Here. Now. Okay, so let's close. All right, people. So now let's do some practice here. Let's practice this topic. Turn these statements into questions by adding tag questions. Let's see the first one together. Gail lives in Sydney. This is affirmative, okay? Positive. So here I have to put a negative tag question, okay? So how can we do this? Come on. No idea, guys. Look.
Does does Gail
Uh-huh.
lives in Sydney?
Yes. The question tag has to be negative, right? So, Gail lives in
Oh,
Sydney. You have to put the
tá.
auxiliary in the negative. So, does it? Doesn't she? Okay. Yes or no? Pay attention. When I say Gail lives in Sydney, this is the simple present. Remember? So the simple present has two auxiliaries, do and does. Here, I have to use the auxiliary does because I'm talking about Gail. It's the third person singular. So I have to use the auxiliary in the negative because the statement is positive, affirmative. So I have to use in the negative. So does in the negative is doesn't. And then I have to use the corresponding subject pronoun. Gail is a woman, so doesn't she? Okay. Now, let's see the second one. Tina and Gail aren't old friends. Now here we have the verb to be. Okay? It's not, we don't use this auxiliary with the verb to be. Okay? So, first of all, we have to decide, is the statement affirmative or negative? Look, Tina and Gail aren't old friends. Is it affirmative or negative?
Negative.
Yes, perfect. Negative. So if it's negative, the question tag is going to be negative or affirmative?
Affirmative.
Yes. Okay. The
Okay.
question tag has to be the opposite. Okay. So if the statement is negative, the question tag has to be affirmative. So here we have to put, in this case, the verb to be affirmative. Here, there are two people, Tina and Gail. So it's plural, right? So what is the verb to be that I use for plural? Are, okay? And now, what is the subject pronoun equivalent to Tina and Gail? They. Okay, guys. So Tina and Gail aren't old friends, are they? Okay. Here I put capital letter. It's not really necessary. Wow. Okay. All right. Now, number 3. Tina knows Carol. Now, present simple again. Okay? So, is the sentence affirmative or negative? The sentence is affirmative, right? Tina knows. Okay? So, the question tag, is the question tag going to be affirmative or negative? Negative, right? So, what is the auxiliary?
Doesn't.
Yes, very good. Doesn't she, right? The equivalent pronoun for Tina is she. So Tina knows Carol, doesn't she? Okay. Number 4, they both like Sydney. Now, this is affirmative. What is the negative? Simple present.
Don't.
First, I have to use the auxiliary. The auxiliary in the negative. What is the auxiliary in the simple present for they?
Are.
No, in the simple present. No. Remember, in the simple present, we have 2 auxiliaries, do or does. Okay? So in the third person, we use does, right? In the negative, we use doesn't. But when I use they or you or I have to use the auxiliary do. In the negative, I use don't. Okay? So here, I have to put the question tag in the negative. So they both like Sydney. What is the question tag? Don't they? All right? It's not they don't, but it's inverted. All right? So they both like Sydney, don't they? All right? Okay, Rebequinha? All right?
Okay.
You got it? Ah, okay. All right, people. Very good. Great. So now, let's see number 5. Tina's working until 7 tomorrow. So Tina's working until 7 tomorrow. So this is affirmative. Affirmative. So now here we have the verb to be. All right. So affirmative and verb to be. So I have to use here verb to be negative. Okay? So let's do this. Isn't she? Okay? So Tina's working until 7 tomorrow, isn't she? All right, people. Tina is, isn't she? Okay? They both like, don't they? Tina knows, doesn't she? Right? Now, Tina and Gail don't live together. Now it's negative. The sentence, the statement is negative. So now we have to use the question tag in affirmative. So, Tina and Gail.
They live.
Sorry,
They live.
we don't use the verb in the question tag. Look, we never use the verb. We use the auxiliary. Okay?
Okay.
So here, we don't use verbs in tag questions. We never use verbs. Only,
So are they, teacher?
sorry?
Are they?
So look here. Tina and Gail don't live together. Don't live. Is it verb to be?
Yeah, no, simple present.
Simple present. So this is not verb to be. Here, yes. Look, number 2. Tina and Gail aren't old friends, are they? Here, yes. Here it's verb to be. So people, let me show you here. I'm going to paint, okay? I'm going to paint yellow when it's verb to be, okay? So number 2 is verb to be, okay? And then here is when we invert. Number 1 is not verb to be. It's the verb to live. Number 3, Tina knows. It's not verb to be. Okay, very good. Who said that? Pedro. Very good, Pedro. Okay? They both like Sydney. This is not verb to be. Tina's working. Okay. Now, this is present continuous, but it has verb to be. So here I have to consider the verb to be. Tina is, isn't she? Okay? All right, people. Now, the other verbs, they are simple present. Okay? So, simple present verbs, I have to conjugate, with do or does. Okay? So, lives, doesn't she? Knows, doesn't she? Okay? And here, like. Like, I have to use don't because it's not the third person singular, okay? And here, this is affirmative, 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 okay? Negative, negative, and negative. And now here, simple present, negative. And now I have to use affirmative, okay? So here, I cannot use verb to be. This is not verb to be. This is simple present. So I have to use doesn't or don't. Or, sorry, do, do or does. What should I put here?
Do.
Okay, do. All right. So, do they? That's the question. So, Tina and Gail don't live together, Do they? Okay. Here, I have to put affirmative because here it's negative. Okay. Here, I put negative because here it's affirmative. Here, I put negative because here it's affirmative. Okay. And here, I put negative because here it's affirmative. All right? Got it? Okay.
Okay, teacher.
All right. Of course, guys, you will do more exercises. Okay. So let's see. Whoa, we have to go. So let me zoom out so you will see. Today it's okay, right? We go until here. Next week, guys, we do the adverbs of manner. They are very simple, okay? Don't worry about it, okay? So what did we learn today? Let's see our page on Google Classroom. Okay, oops. So today, people, we talked about making connections, okay? So we talked about different kinds of friends. So close friends, old friend, mutual friend, fair weather friend, okay? Long lost friend. We also talked about tag questions with the verb do, simple present, we mean, and the verb to be, okay? We did not see adverbs of manner, okay? I will edit this. So I'm going to add it here. So I will eliminate adverbs of manner from the list here. Okay. So we stop here. All right. What is the homework for next week, people? Of course, you can't do online practice because you don't have the book, but you can do the worksheets, okay? So the worksheets are here. Yes, no questions, WH questions, and here we have some question tags, I think here. Okay, look, take a look here, okay? Adverbs or adjectives, okay, you can have here, and adverbs of manner. So the ones about adverbs of manner, you don't have to do, you don't need to do now, this one here. But the ones about question tags, I think this is the one about question tags, okay? This one and this one, these are very important, okay? And if I find another interesting worksheet on question tags, I will put here for you. Okay, guys? So that's it for today. We closed, I think we finished everything we had to do. Let me take one more picture before we go. Just a moment. Guys, thank you for coming. Have a nice holiday tomorrow and enjoy your weekend. Take care. Okay, guys.
Okay, teacher. Have a nice
See
day.
you
Bye bye.
on Monday. And don't forget, replace your classes so you don't lose points. Okay? Bye-bye, people. See you Monday. Take
See you
care.
Okay,
Monday. Bye
teacher. Have a
bye.
nice weekend.
Bye-bye, guys. Take care. See you
Bye
Monday.
bye, teacher.
Bye-bye, people. Take care. Have a nice weekend. Bye-bye.